Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Tonight we'll be trying out a new game. The game we'll be playing tonight is called Night In-Birth Exe Late Clear. It's quite the mouthful. You can call it Uniclear, which is the hashtag in the description. It is a 1v1 fighting game with animations, and it's published by Arc System Works, which are known for like Guilty Gear, which is the hardest fighting game on the market. But yeah, I found out about the Night game franchise when it was announced that, Night In-Birth Late Tist was going to be at EVO 2019. And I was like, oh, what is this game? And then they showed their little intro where they showed all the different games that got in and some gameplay from it. And I was like, oh, this game looks sick. And most of the new games that come out that are fighting games, I'm not very interested in. But this one I was pretty interested in. Well, I should say that all the new games that are coming out that I've already played some previous version of, I'm not very interested in. Like, I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, or Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out, I was like, it looks worse than Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I've played Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 4. I've played, like, Soul Calibur 2. I've played Killer Instinct before, Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, and 1. Did I play 1? Yeah, I played 1. I played Bloody Roar before, Dead or Alive 2. Lots of fighting games over my history of being a gamer. Granted, most of those I played casually. The only ones that I got kind of competitive with, I would say, are Bloody Roar and Soul Calibur. I was not a button masher in those games, and actually also Tekken as well. But this is a new game.
Hey, I didn't want to interrupt, but
No, go ahead.
I need your help breaking down the boxes upstairs afterwards.
Okay.
Because tomorrow's your recycling day.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, dear. So anyway, this is a new franchise, for me at least. The franchise has been around since 2012, but I was like not picking up any new games since then. Oh yeah, Smash. Yeah, technically I played Smash, which is a fighting game. So this is a new franchise for me. So I'm interested to learn all the new techniques and gameplay mechanics and things like that. It should be pretty complicated, but I'm excited for that. How much was the physical version? Physical version, probably $60. I don't really know. I bought it with a gift card, so I didn't look at the price. I've actually been looking for this game as a physical copy for months and months. The first time that... whoops. I've been playing the Xbox and the A and B buttons are reversed, so I just accidentally canceled. Yeah, so a lot of you know my channel after I was already good at Smash, and so a lot of you don't really know how I learned the game, so it'll be good for you all to see that I can be really bad, but eventually learn, which will help you all understand that you can be bad, but eventually learn as well. We're gonna watch this opening cutscene, even though I've seen it. I had to it took me so long to come up with the description, and I didn't know what the abbreviation for the game was, Uniclear, because I had only heard of UNIST before, which was the version that they played at EVO 2019. Granted, at EVO 2019, they announced that this game was coming out in 2020, and before the pandemic, I had gone to Best Buy multiple times trying to find a copy of this game, and they were always sold out. But finally, yesterday when it wasn't yesterday, it was on Sunday when I was at Best Buy for a different reason. I checked the games section and they had it, and that was awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and read some chat here. I already said hi to Bino in chat text, but let me say it out loud. Hey there, Bino. Hey, Saga. Welcome back, I Like Pie. Now, YouTube's Super Smash Bros. Sonic. That's an old name that I remember from, like, the Smash 4 days. Are you the same one? I'm guessing so, since you referred to me, hey, Stormy, I see you're learning UNIST as well. But I haven't seen your name in a while, but welcome back. Hey, there's Swordmaster.
Night In-Birth.
This game is loud. I wonder if I can turn down the volume.
Night In-Birth. Night In-Birth. Night In.
That's probably good. Anything going on here? Nope, this is probably all fine. Yep, okay. I can play this game in Japanese, but I want the menu to, I want the, okay, I'll keep it in English. Alright, so I have no idea what I'm doing in this game whatsoever, so Rob is going to go to training mode the first time. Let Universal teach you? Who's Universal? Oh hey Universal, welcome to the channel. Alright, so we got these characters here. I don't know what any of them are like. I know what types of characters I like to play in fighting games. Like, I like characters like King Dedede in Smash, or Urien for Street Fighter, or, you know, I like a lot of set play. Like, characters that kind of throw something out that kind of distract the opponent while you have your own tools for dealing with stuff. Since I don't know what any of these characters do, I won't really know what what any of these characters do. So I'll just probably play them randomly and kind of see which one kind of clicks, you know? Alright, so I'm getting suggestions in chat. Play as Batistisa, but she's difficult. Start with Hyde. I'm being told to start with the easy characters, which makes sense. That would be appropriate normally. It's a charge character? Oh, get me out of here. I'm out. Nope. No charge character for me. Alright, so this is my first fighting game that I'm playing with a Pro controller compared to the GameCube controller of Smash. And I'm realizing how sensitive this controller is. Like, I try to go back and it like does a back jump, so I'm gonna use the D-pad instead. That's probably better. There are dashes. You can press dash, or you can press backwards twice and forward twice in order to do back dash or forward dash. Get some footsies in. Oh, okay, that's dangerous. Don't want to accidentally dash in. That doesn't seem true to me. Nope, that's not true at all. What is this? Some sort of charge thing going on here? So I got a list of characters that are the hardest. And I'm just reading them out here. Let's see, do we have a move list? We do have a command list. Gross, charge, cat attacks. Actually, this would be a good place for me to look for other stuff. Like, I can look for characters that look like they would work better. Crouching, jumping, dashing, or A and B. Why would I do that? Guard, so it's the hold back to block. That's pretty standard. It's like you block low by pressing diagonal down, and block high with and overheads with just back. A and D. What is D? I'm going to assume that D is the B button, and that A is actually the Y button. Let's find out. Yep, so that's a throw. So that's A, and that's D, and this is B, and this is C. Okay, so that's like strong attack, medium attack, and light attack. See ya, Bino. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, back to the command list. Oops. Alright, so throw escape. So if someone grabs you, you can also grab, and then that escapes the throw. It's like Tekken or Street Fighter. So when you're attacked and you're being launched in the air, you can recover with, is that when you land? Or is that when you're in the air? Chat is currently guessing what my possible main will eventually be. It's gonna take me a while, probably. I just want to kind of like press buttons with a bunch of characters, take a look at their animations, and see kind of like their basic specials. I like playing at mid-range in most fighting games. So it's like in Tekken, I played Harong. In Bloody Roar, I played Shin. In Street Fighter, I never played well enough to actually have a real main. Like I don't play Street Fighter well enough to actually, like for real, have a main. But I pressed buttons with Blanca and what's his name? The sumo wrestler, E Honda. But then again, like I said, I've played Street Fighter very casually. When I played Killer Instinct, I played as the Saber Wolf. I think that's his name. After that, you play this game, you should try Blaze Blue Tag. I played that once. Like I had a friend over. Actually, it wasn't Blaze Blue Tag. It was Blaze Blue. It was the game that came before Blaze Blue Tag, I think. Because it was still one-on-one, I'm pretty sure. But I played a Blaze Blue game before. This is published by Arc System Works, so it's like, you know, in that same vein, basically. Very difficult games. Hold down the attack button to increase? What does that do? Press A repeatedly. Boost a normal or special attack, depending on the character. Well, that didn't work. Oh, it does work. Okay, what does that do? Oh, that's fancy. I like the looks of that. I don't know what that does, but it looks like exactly the type of thing that oh yeah, it creates a little minefield. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. But like, can I put it, oh I can, okay, I can explode it as well. Oh yeah, this is actually exactly the type of character that I would play as. Alright, I get it. Let's take a look at some of this other stuff now on the command list. This game is better than Tag. I played it on fighting games. Yeah. There are lots of them. An anime 1v1 fighter? Have they added Sephiroth to the roster yet? He would belong here. He actually very similar looking to a lot of these characters. Concentration, hold down D. Okay, I actually did that accidentally. Assault. Okay, so this actually is some of this other stuff that I was closing with the sharp angle to jump. While Vorpal is active. I think I accidentally did Vorpal by pressing down and D, right? Oh, okay, so this is the guard, the advanced guard from Marvel vs. Capcom. While guarding... Do I have to press it a second time, I guess? How do I turn on Vorpal? I think I just automatically got it or something like that. I don't know. What is B plus C? I didn't see that in the command list. That must not be a system-wide thing. Oh wait, this is it. Well, no, it's not it. I think it's something specific to my character. Yeah, it's not on this command list, but let's try some of these other things that I didn't get around to doing. Forward and B plus C for a dash attack while dashing. Is there a special shortcut for that? What do these other buttons do? It looks like I actually don't have any sort of... Pressing the shoulder buttons don't do anything. I wonder if I can map something to that. Let's see what these other charge buttons do. They do the same, okay. That did a lot of damage, but it also takes a lot of, command for that. So I think let's just do some normal stuff, like light go into medium into hard. Button mashing ensues. I gotta time that actually. That is... Alright, let's try another character now. Well, maybe we should look at our thing for a little bit here. Hold back and then A for the Lumen Stella. Down and then up. A, okay, so let's try some of these. How long do I have to charge that for? The frame data, what? For a second? I can actually, it counts the frames in the, oh, okay. You see that on the right side, on the left side, how it counts up how long I've been doing an action for? That's so sick. How is it that no fighting game does this? Alright, let's try some of these other ones. I don't really like charge characters, but I might make an exception for this. I actually really dislike charge characters, especially when like most of the game that I'll be playing will be online. Because like if there's a lag spike, like I hear that this is getting rollback, but like in the meantime in delay base, like if the lag spike happens, then technically I'm not actually doing the input for what feels right. And so that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't like it. And for another thing, usually they're usually better characters overall, but you have to kind of like already be a better. What did I just do? What was that I did? Looks like I pressed A and B and then B again. No, what was that I did? How did I land in the air? How did I? Okay, I jumped up and then pressed A and B. If I do that, then am I able to charge while I'm up here? I am able to charge while I'm up there. Oh, that's kind of annoying and hilarious. Alright, let's try some other things. While in the air, charge up and then go down. That seems difficult. Just learn a character that deletes the character? No, we don't do that. That's not how you learn a game. We gotta learn neutral tools. We gotta figure out what our pokes are, the range of our stuff, some footsies, some whiff punishing. That's pretty good. But granted, it's probably every character probably has a half-screen reactable thing. Let's see what the I can just like change their character out, right? No, I can't. Okay. Wait, can I? Oh yeah. I can just like easily change what character that I'm fighting against. I wonder if this game has the feature where like you put in the inputs for the opponent, and then you save the state, and then you get to. Wow, you can actually select how much input delay you have. That's also hilarious. Like it's actually you could practice playing online. Alright, let's try some of this other stuff. Enemy basics. Alright, so they are going to be. Alright, so you can't record an input and then have them play it back. Oh wait, no, you can. Here, start dummy recording. Oh, that's really cool. There's so much in this already that is pretty nice. I just learned a very hard Jigglypuff Zero to Death that requires me to use Jigglypuff skills. Sounds excellent. I'll be looking forward to seeing that in practice on the weekend. Eventually this game will make it into the weekend lineup, probably, if I enjoy it enough. It's hard to tell, this is only my first time playing through it. Hey there, DS64, I missed you coming in. Alright, so let's try some of these other characters. I'm not going to scroll up. Give me some more characters to try out. How do I exit out of here? Gordo is this super basic character. It's the Ryu / Mario of the game, I hear. Is this something the viewers can play along? Yes, it is. There is an online mode for this. I don't like him already. So that was just for me mashing one button. Gordo's top tier. Why don't my medium attacks link out of my, oh, because, okay. Okay, so there it is. Only the first one does. So you're just better off doing an auto attack, right? As far as I can tell, I've never played as a top tier in any game. Unless you count me playing Kirby casually in Smash 64. That's a really long startup. So that's my A+B projectile. I guess everyone has one of those. Is that really from all the way over there? There's gotta be some... Okay, so that uses up meter. If I don't hit with it, see that bar at the very bottom? It's not just like for free. Because otherwise this would be ridiculous. This is a 3/4 screen. And if I don't have enough meter, then it actually still comes out? What? Is it because we're in training mode? I'm trying to use it up faster than I gain it, but... And so this is concentration. It allows me to charge more of those things. What happens if I charge all the way? This is to go even further beyond, right? Now, how do I get that last bar? Maybe I only get it from attacking? Nope. Like, I probably have to do something very special, like in the game mechanics for that. Do I know about the Vorpal effects? Nope. No idea what the Vorpal effects are. I think that I currently am in Vorpal mode because my meter is going down over time and I'm glowing. Far in the middle is the grid. Alright. Whoever wins Vorpal grants stuff like extra damage for Gordo. So is that indication just now when I glowed and the sound played, was that me winning Vorpal? You gotta time that pretty tightly. He only steals it with his scythe. Okay, so the punching stuff doesn't really work, and I had to use the scythe for it. And he steals Whirlpool. You see how if I don't charge it, it just like does a little bit of damage, but I can hold it for a little bit longer? Oh. I can actually somewhat well, I can't. Oh wait, alright, so I can actually combo it. Well, not really. It doesn't do a full combo. But like if they block it, I can do a block string after it. Go against the AI once before switching characters. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what the CPU does. Let's put it at level 5. Even though that means I'm gonna like super die here. Computers don't seem very strong in this game. Oh, actually, yep, okay, they actually do a lot better combos, even if they don't have the neutral of a human. Well, that guard break? I got crossed up there. Oh yeah, that guard break happened very quickly. So now you're kind of seeing like the offensive pressure for the game. You're not really going to get to see the footsies from a computer, because they kind of mostly like go in. But you get to at least see what the combo game, at least for this game, will eventually be. The Lynn's character trait should roll is a roll to switch sides. Warp trait should can double jump, and frame rate excels by 3 frames. Oh, that's pretty good. Not yet even at lowest difficulty? Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, does that actually hurt me when they tech a throw? No, it doesn't. Okay. See you, Marcus. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's take a look at some of these commands here. I'm gonna put them back on standing. Alright, so Gordo. Quarter circles. I understand that sort of stuff. Quarter circle, and then do the thing, and then you can combo that into forward and another forward. Or you can do a dragon punch, and link that into something else with forward, or you can do a Tatsumaki. Alright, well let's try some of these things. Alright, what's the timing for that? Oh, is that actually, it's actually different, right? Okay. Wait, no. No, that's just doing it normally. Frame advantage with the throw tech? That makes sense. Is there some sort of like show me the character doing this button? Like there is for Tekken? Well, let's try Dragon Punch stuff. Oh, there is? Oh, how do I do that? Where's that? No, not combos. I want to see them just use this one special. Because I don't understand what this notation means. Like, obviously do Hadoken, and then how do I do Shadow Harvest instead of Mortal Slide? And then how do I do Assimilation instead of Shadow Harvest? So I press it once the first hit. That looked different. Oh, so that sent them outwards, but then this one sent them inwards. Yeah, okay, so that one sent them inwards instead. I just gotta time that right. And then I need to do it a third time for the Reaper thing. Alright, so that was that. So right before it hits, it looks like? Yeah, right before it hits, I need to press it in. And then what's the timing for the other one? Do I just do it 3 times really quickly? Oh, I just do it really quickly. I don't even have to time it or anything like that. Alright, I understand the notation now. So then Dragon Punch does this. I hate Dragon Punch. Wait, that was it, right? No, that wasn't it. I did jumping aerial. I think that was it, right? What did I do? I did forward, forward, forward. I always end up doing Kadoken when I mean to do Dragon Punch. That looked like it was it. I do like a good command grab. Oh, so that's an aerial version? I think I accidentally did that a couple of times trying to do the Dragon Punch. The problem with Dragon Punch, like I can do it easily on control stick, but I can't do it easily on D-pad. But I'm like, I'm not gonna switch from one to the other. Yeah, not so bad. I'm not doing this right. Right? That's the correct version. Okay, that looks right to me, right? Like, I don't know, when the screen like freezes like that, is it reading my input still? So, this Grim Reaper thing, I'm supposed to be able to do downward claws afterwards, and it looks obvious when I do it right with these other two. If I could actually do it ever. It is forward, okay. Try doing the same input twice. So that's the normal version of Dragon Punch. But I'm trying to do the one where I do more, where I'm supposed to press forward afterwards. And I don't know, because for the Hadoken, I just was supposed to press it really quickly. Like that. And that's different from this. But I'm not able to get the same result. Oh, there it is. I just did it once for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but I actually did it for once there. Now I want to do that, but on the strong version. And I'm pressing forward B while I'm actually in that, as you can see on the inputs on the right. Like I do Dragon Punch, and then I try to press forward C a second time, and it doesn't do anything different. Well, actually, that was not the same thing. Still not the same thing, actually. It's actually not reading the inputs while the screen freezes. And that's what I was trying to figure out. Among Us is on the Switch. I did hear about that. Oh, that's actually kind of... the timing is actually really difficult. Gonna be lots of drills to get that timing right. Well, you know, assuming this character ends up being the one I end up using. So precise aim is down, down, and A. Let's take a look at that. Now, you were telling me that this is an invincible move? I said drills. Drills. You're gonna practice. Not girls. I'm sure there are plenty of girls in this game, though. Mortal glide while in the air. Yeah, I see that. Kind of? Let me get on the other side of her. Oh no, it's one of those. I can't just jump over them. It's not let them tech throws. And then I can jump over them. There you go. Ooh, how am I supposed to combo that? Does it combo only against the wall? Surely you mean against the wall it combos. Okay, I see what you mean by having a grab combo. Oh, thanks. Congratulations on the 800. We got that last week. Not during the stream, it was like afterwards. We went on a raid and had a bunch of people do us after that. Diagonally down, right heavy. Okay. Oh, diagonally down. I feel like I have way too much recovery for that. Maybe if I'm on the other side of them. I don't see any possibility to do that. Oh, unless heavy means something different. Is this heavy? Because this is what diagonally down heavy does. One where he slides, so it is possible I'm just bad. Got it. Come back for smash? Alright, sounds good. Maybe I have to run and do it. I'll have to do Warble into it. Okay. Maybe one of those like things where I have to be very precise or like cancel it some other kind of way. Anything else we got here? We got half circle forward turbulence. Pretty easy thing to do. Oh, wait, I guess I can only do that occasionally? Probably. Oh, I guess I need this bar to be filled. Keep asking streamers if I can promote other gamers, but they don't seem to like it that much. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't actually make sense. Especially on YouTube. Like, it would be different maybe if this were Twitch and, like, so much of your fan base, so much of your revenue is just, like, people gifting, or not gifting, but, like, so much of your revenue is from the Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime free subs you get every month, where, like, you really want to keep your viewers only watching you and no one else. But, like, I don't even stream that often, like, 2 hours a day, if even that. And YouTube is, like, free. Like, yeah, I'm never gonna have any sort of content that you have to pay additional money for, because that doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't want to watch a person that had, you know, content that you had to pay to watch for. So you wouldn't see me actually using it myself. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. I need to do, nope, that's also the wrong button. Alright. Yeah, I've always told people that, you know, since YouTube is so free, you should just not really worry about it too much. Everyone could sub to everybody. While throwing? Well, this is interesting. Am I getting something wrong? While throwing down. Or maybe if I press down and B. This one B and B. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is okay. Yeah, these are different. So this is this one, that's normal. But then I can also throw them straight down. And then I can also, oops, I can also do, I don't know what the timing is for it, but I'm supposed to be able to do something else. Let's try some of these other ones here. I can do back B as well. Or maybe it's not actually. Nope. I can do the down one, obviously. But all the other ones seem to be the same. Diagonally down C. Yeah, there's something I'm not getting. I'm not sure if it's... Oh wait, no. That's while throwing press down, and then a completely separate function for forward and B. Yeah, okay. That's what that is. Now that's a lot better. Like, I was really upset about this being his medium punch, but I'm a lot more okay with this being a poke tool. And a whiff punisher as well. But also, everyone has such a long, crazy range in this game. I'm not sure what whiff punishing really would look like at top level. And this is my diagonal C, which is the slide. Alright, moving on to another character here. Turn to character selection. Let's choose a character based on their weapon looks. Short sword, giant claw hands, rapier, broadsword. Sophia, a staff, probably with a hidden sword, fists. The nameless blade, that's pretty cool. Alright, katana. Can't go wrong with katana. Now there's some amount of plot for all of this game. Font is so tiny, you can't read that at all. Okay. I was worried that that was an anti-air, but it's obviously also an anti-air, but like... From the coolness factor, I mean, obviously I've only tried 3 characters so far, but this character like speaks to me like on a personality level the most so far, even though her moves seem to be the weakest out of the characters that I've tried so far. Like the fact that she whistles while she's moving around. She'll take some time. That's fine. Ooh, okay, what is this she's doing? That's pretty cool. Like, that's so cheap. She's able to just like have this stance here. I mean, it's probably not as great as I'm thinking it is. But like, you limit your movement, and then you can like either go high or you can go low. But it seems like I'm not able to do it multiple times. Maybe I need to have like a certain meter. Let's build that up. She's like the second hardest character. What allows me to do it a second time? Waiting? No. Do I have to alternate? Do I have a certain number of attacks per sword draw? Try doing back diagonal, left down, then left. What is that? Oh, what is that? Okay, so that's me doing it wrong. What does that actually do? Let me see what that does. Looks like it would be a reflector. So that does something. She teleports across the screen. Okay. I can do that in the air. What? I might actually not use the D-pad. I know I said I would, but when I use the D-pad, it seems like sometimes you get... I guess it really depends on what's going on. Because sometimes the D-pad seems to be better, and then sometimes the control stick seems to be better. Of course, the fighting game players will tell you just get an arcade stick. Yeah, these shoulder buttons do nothing at all. You should probably map them in the control settings or something like that. Wonder what you would map them to. Alright. Mato Jutsu ni no Kata Saki. That's just Dragon Punch, alright? Not Dragon Punch, Hadouken. The range in this game. I mean, if everyone has crazy range, then, you know, it's balanced, you know? That's how balance works. Sogetsu, Itoryu, etc. Yai Ichirin. Tatsumaki. I'm guessing you're able to block during this. Yeah, you're able to block during this when the screen flashes forward, so like using your strong version probably does like damage, but like obviously it would never work in neutral unless you're playing a bad person. Can I hold that? You guess you can feint, I suppose. Oh, reverse Dragon Punch is over here. That's what I was told to be doing. Kiseishin no Kamae. After move hits with star. Okay, so the moves above me that have the star hold these buttons to do things. And then afterwards you can do these other things. Alright, I get why this character could be considered difficult. So hold these things, alright. Oh, okay. Oh, that's just this thing. Okay. I already knew about those types of things. So just not any move, I guess, with star, I suppose. And then press B to use Tagori. That's to cancel it. Alright, so I can cancel with that or just release it, which makes sense. We got the time. We got another hour's worth of this game. At some point in time, I'll just button mash through arcade mode to take a look at the story, and then maybe we'll do an online match. I don't know if is there skill-based matchmaking in this game? If there's no skill-based matchmaking, then I'll play online. But I don't want to necessarily go online and win or lose. Button mashing, fighting against someone else is also button mashing. There is skill-based matchmaking. I'll probably hold off on online for a little bit in that case. Like maybe after watching a couple of like here's how to play this game videos or something like that. So you can jump, you can backdash, you can walk forward, and you can dodge. And then I guess everyone gets the half circle forward D. Oh, that's so cool. I'm pretty sure that outside of training mode, this little bar doesn't actually stay at 200%. Auto recovery off. Default. There we go. Let's do that instead. Yeah, okay. So this charges by attacking. And it also it charges a little bit by getting hit. Not very much though. I feel like the Chronicles more... I like the Chronicles more than the game itself. What is the Chronicles? Is that like the story mode? Oh yeah, I can do that. That's pretty cool. I can actually just fight a CPU for real. I'm gonna have to get used to actually blocking low, which is not something that I've had to do in many years. Grab range is kind of terrible. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, level 3 seems like about the level of button mashing. Chronicles are like the character's backstories. Okay. Alright, I'm going to turn the health bars back on. Wish that I could like delay how fast they come back, but that's okay. Alright, let's take a look at the command list here. Pretty fun so far. Use all the press all the buttons. I probably need to charge for that. Oh, charging actually reduces this other bar that I have. I guess that makes sense. Oh, that's really cool. That probably avoids random projectiles too and stuff. Oh, that's only if your health bar is low. Okay. Thanks for that. Am I missing one of the buttons? There it is. I think you have to hold it. I didn't realize. Or is it a grab? I think I'm doing it with not the right timing. Like, why is the D button seems to be like off-center from the rest of them? Oh, I need full EXs as well. Alright, let's go ahead and just give ourselves that. Wow, that's a lot of conditions. But like, what's the range on it? You also have to be pretty close, like pretty close, very close. So that's the type of thing that you like, you're down to like your sliver of health, and then you like pull off some sick combo because your opponent made some silly mistake, and then they're in the corner, and then like you bounce them off the wall and then you combo them with it or something like that. For like the ultra clutch victory. And that's how you became Evo champ. Alright, so A and B and C. Hold A before landing a hit. Okay, let's try that. Oh, okay. How? What? Oh. You're fast enough, I guess. No, that's not it. Okay, I do it sometimes. How did I do that? Let's take a look, see. Oh, actually I pressed all three of them at once. Oh, nope, that's not what I was supposed to do. I turned the veil off, whatever that means. Okay, so I just had to put some amount of time in between that. That's a nice little pop-up too. Yeah, you can do another hit afterwards. And then after you do it, it's always on the side that you're supposed to be on. What's with this move? It looks like it would deflect projectiles. Is that accurate? Like that's a little stall. I meant deflect, as in it like just destroys it without sending it back at the opponent. What are these A, B? Oh, I'm only, okay, it actually tells me when the next thing is allowed to be used. And the thing that I charge it with determines what I'm able to use. Is that visible during the game? Probably not, I'm guessing. You just have to like know the timing.
爪が甘いやりますね爪が甘いやりますね爪が
It
甘い
doesn't combo? What do you mean it doesn't combo?
爪が甘いやりますねやりますね
No, no, that makes sense to not combo.
やりますね爪が甘い爪が甘い
What else we got? I think that we went over all of them. It's a pretty cool character. I do like a good katana. Alright, I was told to check out someone that begins with a K. Kure. Is that an unlockable character? It doesn't look like I have them. Oh, Kure is a player. Okay. Well, then I'll definitely look into the players and whatnot. Let's try Sophia. Or is it Sophitia? I forget. Alright, never interrupt the starter because it's a lot better to look at this than it is to watch a loading screen. And it's going to take the same amount of time either way. I thought you said the Otozuki was difficult when I tried her first. That's the one with the orbs, right? The charge character? Seth, Yuzu, Hilda, Yeti, Carmine are the difficult characters. Oh, they all have the same moves. That's perfect. I mean, some of them were charge characters, I suppose. So, but I like that. You know, they just keep it simple. You know, like just dragon punches and Hadokens and Tatsumakis. Nothing stupid. I now have a fire sword. Nothing stupid. That's what I require in my games. Like, if I'm honest, Tekken is kind of stupid sometimes. With some of the way that their characters work and the skill links, and yeah, it's crazy. You're from the future. Welcome, future DS64. I don't know what I'm doing, but that seems very easy to do. That must be a special thing. Yeah, that's one of my unique attacks. Nope, that's not one of my special attacks. I wonder if this button layout is the best. Do I want my charge thing to actually be at the bottom here? Maybe I'd rather have it at the top. Oh no, there's a hole full of subs? That's depressing. What happened to them? How did they end up in the hole? Does this stay as a fire sword forever? Or until I get hit? Probably until I get hit, right? That's enough, thank you. Yep, no longer have a flaming sword. That makes sense. Not gonna lie, I actually kinda like this character too. What's her name? Wagner? Is she the one white character in the Japanese cast? Like with a name like Wagner. And the fact that she's using like her weapon choice as well. Erika Wagner. Oops. Oh, what's that? Oh, you can just like do a lot. Do I get frame advantage for that? I do, actually. But like I'm kind of at range though. Like 1 frame advantage maybe. Oh, maybe it'll do stuff out of it. How did I do that? Let me look at the thing there. I did up B afterwards. Let's look at the command list. Let's see. When we press B and C, we do the shield Zac. Shield Zoc. Also noted in the future we got the Smash DLC, Fighter Pass 2. Are you sure you're not accidentally from the past? Yeah, down, down B, down, down A. Yeah, let's try some of these. Oh, if I have the shield and the sword. Can't tell if I'm hitting with my sword or with... Okay, is there frame advance? No, doesn't look like it. I think I'm hitting with the sword and not the shield on that. Let me see if there is frame advance somewhere in here. I'd be surprised if this game didn't have frame advance. Even Smash has frame advance in their training menu, and that's like the worst possible training mode out there. It doesn't look like they have it. How interesting. Okay, well, I guess I don't get to look at the beautiful animations as closely as I would like to, but that's okay. I'll have to just look it up in some sort of fan thing. I'm sure they have it out there. That's my Hadoken. Finally achieved my dream. Here's hoping. What's with the mini floating dragon floating around? I think it belongs to my opponent. I think that when I set her to be a CPU or to be a computer, oh nope, that's just actually part of her. That's just part of her character, I guess. Yeah, it removes all the buffs when I reset the arena. So that's just like her thing. She just has a familiar. That's a pretty nice. Kind of like that that aerial there, or like as a cross up. But like, what makes it sometimes attack with the sword and sometimes attack with the shield? Oh, when I charge it. Most fighting games start off as an arcade game. I mean, technically Smash didn't, but even that kind of did, in the sense that Sakurai was an arcade goer, and he got the idea for Super Smash Bros. While being in an arcade. Like the original Mortal Kombat, the original Street Fighter, the original Dead or Alive, the original Soul Blade, or was it Soul Blade? Which one came first? The original Virtua Fighter, King of Fighters, Fatal Fury. Typically they're in the arcade for a couple of years, then they get a console release, and then if it's popular enough, then it becomes a franchise. But usually it still comes out in the arcades first. That's becoming less of a trend these days, I feel like. Yeah, that's probably the case. Like, I'd imagine that... Did Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite come out on the arcade cabinets first? I'm looking that up. Not gonna say anything wrong. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, looks like Infinite came out on consoles first in 2017. I do remember not really hearing much about it being in the arcades, so I guess that makes sense. Also liking this character. I mean, it's good that there are multiple characters that I enjoy, so that's a good thing. I wish that it kept my place in the command list when I go back to try something out. Let's do the Sturmschlag versus, and then cancel it into the Zerlegen. So she is definitely German. Like, these are all German attacks. Stormy Sensei sounds like an arcade game. It does actually sound like an arcade game. Am I supposed to do afterwards? Just A, B, or C? Okay. What's the difference between these? Okay, that's what it is. I think when I land, I'm supposed to do it. Do I know anything about the story mode? Nothing at all, whatsoever. We're gonna go to that list of easy versus difficult characters in a moment here. So... we haven't played any of them except for... Tatsuki. Oh wait, I tried Batista actually. I haven't tried the Tatsuki. So let's take a look at this. So Seth is easy. Seth is hard actually. Seth is hard. Hyde is easy. Indeku? Where is that? Inkiru is easy. And where is the Tatsuki? This guy here. And then the difficult ones are Yuzu, which is this one here. The one that I chose and was like, oh, I really like this character. And Batista, who I also picked up and was like, oh man, so awesome. And then also Carmine. Carmine is difficult, and Seth, who we already looked at. And then this guy is easy. This guy's easy. And Hyde is easy. Hyde was one of the first characters that was suggested to me. Where is Hyde? Maybe they meant Hilda. I don't see a Hyde anywhere. Oh, there's Hyde. I actually haven't tried Hyde yet. I want to see the claw guy. Alright, I'll try him afterwards. We're going to go through all these characters, and then the one that I like the most, I'm going to bring through arcade mode. That's my auto combo. Is there a mechanic that... Okay, the EX meter is the thing that stops that from being optimal. Alright, let me take a look at this thing here. So I was like, why would anyone do anything that's not auto attack? And the reason why is because you need meter for that. So if I don't have meter, then this is what the combo is actually supposed to look like. And then meter also does like other things, such as like my desperation move. I'm gonna want to keep it for that reason. So my desperation move relies on me having 200%, so you don't necessarily want to keep your, you don't want to use those on just like mash the A button and get a little bit of extra damage. Why does that do 2 hits? This is such a silly thing, like why doesn't it just do like 1 hit that does multiple extra damage? If I do like super late, will I still get both hits? Looks like I always get both hits, but I could be wrong. Oh man, we got Marvel here. Oh, let me do this, hang on. What do I do after that? Probably heavy? Okay, I actually don't have the time to do heavy after the medium there. Alright, but if I do just medium and heavy at there, then we're playing Marvel now. Alright, let's take a look at our command list here. Looks like, okay, interesting. We can do double Hadokens. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's so simple. So this one goes faster than that one. We can do one after another, right? No, you can't. You can only have one at a time. Oh, you can make it explode. I guess if they try to jump over it, you can like explode. You also like go back a little bit. So it's like you can throw projectiles and then just like decide JK. And also because it's the same timing each time, but it's the same animation. Like you can either do it up close, or you can press the wrong button and like jump in like an idiot. So if I do that and then do C instead, then what happens? I don't get it. Oh, what? Oh, but it uses up my meter. Right, that's what that did? That's why I can't do it again? Or am I bad at pressing buttons? Yeah, I definitely did it, but it takes meter to do that. Doesn't look like meter charges over time. Alright, so now I have this thing, and then I can do it again. Yeah, it definitely takes meter. Alright. So that's explaining a bit more. Oh, okay, that's what the EX only thing is. Alright, and then what else we got? So I guess I won't be able to do both of them, right? Like I'd need to have 200% meter if I wanted to do... I don't know why you would actually want to do this, but if I wanted to do the full version, am I able to do that? Am I able to do this? Doesn't look like I'm able to do the EX versions twice in a row. Granted, why would you use up 200 meters for that anyway? In fact, I can't cancel it at all into it, right? Alright, let's try some of these other ones. Let's do Dragon Punch now. It's an actual Dragon Punch, okay. And Blaze Blue Tag, if Hyde did the jumping slash with the orbiter, he would follow it across the whole screen. What is the jumping slash? Is that this? Or is that this? See, Felix? Is this a new game? It's new for me. It's first time being on this channel. Alright, let's see here. So we tried that. Let's try Tatsumaki now. Alright, there's extra stuff that comes after that. After the Tatsu, we can do back A, and then we can do it again for another one. So let's try Tatsu. Okay, makes sense. Does that do more damage? So that's 627. 627, so it doesn't matter which one I press. Wait, even though... What's the difference between them then? Because if I do light, it does 627, and if I do heavy, or if I do medium, it also does 627. Is the difference the distance that it goes? So I went like half screen there. I guess it's recovery frames. Why would you do one versus the other? Is it block advantage? Height, I guess, maybe? I guess the moves just do more damage, but they just are at different speeds. That's the difference between light and heavy. I thought it was also going to be damage, like the... I guess it would make sense for the faster one to... Oh, that's the slash that goes afterwards, right? Oh, if you time it right so that it hits... That's pretty cool. Is it possible to hit this without the other one? No, it doesn't look like it. That was pretty close. Alright, last few. Shadow Scare. And then Dark Lotus is in the air. That's pretty cool. Oh, I can actually decide to go on the right side of him, or on the left. Another thing I'm gonna have to get used to: left versus right. That is not something I've had to deal with since Tekken. Was that the last game that I played that did left-right? I think so, yeah. Because Bloody Roar just used, you know, forward and backwards, and so did Soul Calibur as well. So you never had to do like the inputs basically were simple enough that it didn't really matter. Like it was basically press towards the opponent or press away from the opponent. Oh, you can do that even if you don't hit. Yep, fighting game. That's what we're playing now. Oh, we never did the Shadow Scare. Oh, I didn't realize that was what that was. Okay, I can see why this character is like good for beginners. Commands are pretty easy. Like everything makes sense. Like there's not like there's nothing really weird about him. He's just like a standard fighting game character. I feel like I should have done more damage with that. So that was 222. was 246. What makes Smash better than this? More people play it, and I've already been playing it for 20 years. And those are the only things that I know for sure at this moment that make Smash better than this game. More things might come up, like as I keep on playing. But there are a lot of things that this game already has over Smash, even though I haven't played anything other than the training mode. Here are the features that this game has in training mode that Smash doesn't have. I'm able to easily change my characters on both sides. I can change my opponent and the character without doing anything, and the stage, and also the background music, and it immediately changes on the spot. These things are actually the same. You can actually set what your health and whether you have Final Smash meter on and things like that. The things that the computer is controlled to do is better, because I can actually record inputs on my... Like, I can press buttons for myself and then have the computer keep on doing it. In fact, let's actually try that out. So, I can do that, right? And then... how do I stop the recording? Yeah, so now I'm not even pressing the button anymore, and they're just gonna keep on doing the exact same thing that I told them to do. Which means that if your opponent does something in game and you're like, whoa, I've never seen that before, and I wasn't able to punish it, you can like go into training mode and set up your opponent to do that exact same thing, assuming that you know how to press those buttons. And then you can actually, you know, figure out like, alright, this is plus blah 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 on block or whatever. And like, I would punish it this way. So like, that's kind of the biggest thing that I would say is that this game has over Smash so far. And then you can have that as a reversal action, so like if they block whatever, then they'll do it in response to that, I guess. I don't know if that's what that actually is. Oh, so after getting up, then they will do the thing. So if you don't... Okay, so a good example of this would be in Smash. There's the character Cloud, and he uses up B a lot. And like when people press through his shield, he uses it basically. And people don't know what to do when you hit Cloud's shield and they up B every time. So people are like, well, guess this character just broken. I don't know what to do about it. But instead you can like, you know, basically program the opponent to like, oh, they're gonna block. And then after they're done blocking, they're going to do this particular input. And then you can actually figure out, alright, here's my counterplay to that. And so that sort of stuff means that for people that like to actually learn the interactions within the game, it means that they can actually learn the interactions, which is perfect, it's beautiful. Like, instead of having to ask someone in a Discord call like, hey, could you get into an arena with me, and every time I do this, could you do that instead? Like, you don't need to do that. You can figure it out on your own. So those are the benefits that training mode has over Smash. I can quickly change what I want to do, and I can program the computer to do exactly what I want. Also, it shows me the inputs, and even how long I've been doing the inputs, so like, the timer on the left-hand side, if you see that I've been holding nothing for, you know, 500 frames, and then like if I hold back for a certain number of frames, and I was playing that first character, and I didn't know like how long I had to charge in order to do the attack. Turns out it was 1 second. It was 60 frames. Maybe it's 50 frames, maybe 55 frames, but from what I could tell based on just like looking at my thing, like I was able to get the timing down based on the thing telling me how long I've been holding the button for. And I was able to do that very quickly, which is something that I couldn't do in Smash because it doesn't show me what inputs I had. One thing that this game would do better to do is like be able to look at your history of inputs. Like if I'm button mashing and then I do something really cool, and I'm like, what did I do? Like, you know, I would be able to look back and say like, alright, well it might be one of these few inputs over here. I don't know, maybe. I can cancel medium into normal. Can I do medium? That really surprises me. I can do medium, normal, light. I mean, I can do hard, heavy, medium, light. I've never seen a fighting game allow me to do that before. That's really cool. Anyway, I don't know what other things this game has to offer because I've only played training mode so far. We're going to try the Claw Guy, and then we're going to do arcade mode. Altstein versus random again. There's so much text in this. Like, what is it saying? I take up half the screen. Oh, geez. I am so slow. Do I at least have armor? Are my hitboxes, like, crazy compared to my hitboxes or something? Like, what? Why would anyone play this character? Am I a grappler? Oh, it looks like I'm a grappler. His pinky finger's larger than the opponent's. Wait, did he just forward dash past my attack? Alright, do you have invincibility on forward dash? I think I've already seen enough to know that this isn't the character for me, but this is actually hilarious. Also, his auto combo is like so short that I keep on accidentally using meter. Alright, let's give him a fair shot. Hey there, Jordan Plays. I tried Blaze Blue for about 2 hours. I would want to give it a second shot, but in that time I tried to go through the tutorial and I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. I kind of knew that Guillotine Gear was, oh, you said Blaze Blue. I've also played Blaze Blue a little bit, for about 3 hours. I never owned a Blaze Blue game, but I once had a friend come over and like we played it together, tried to show me some of the techniques. Alright, let's try all of his stuff. He's got all the same stuff as everyone else, except he also has a charge attack. Oh jeez. That takes off a quarter of your health. Is it a command grab? Let's see. What? How come I can't put them on... Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a command grab. I'm playing a grappler right now. Wait, what? I charged up for no time at all. Okay. One thing that Smash does have that this doesn't is frame by frame. So I could actually like see how long it actually takes to do things. But that's okay. Let's see. Additional input. Okay, so this is all the stuff that I haven't actually done yet. Do my online computer stuff. Sounds good. That's very appropriate. Do your homework before watching streams. He has no super armor. He's a ranged grappler. Rotate. Oh no, he's literally Zangief. I'm just keeping track of what things I'm accidentally doing. Not really a fan of the rotate input. I'm doing it sometimes. But like when there's half circles and quarter circle motions, like I don't know if I need to do it all the way around. What was that I just did? Yeah, that's it. So it's range, that's what the difference is. That was the correct one. That was the wrong one. That was wrong. That was correct. That was correct. That was wrong. I think that's correct, actually. Well, that would have been terrible if I just wasted that doing that. Wow, the range on that is really small compared to my actual body. I guess it has the same range as everywhere else. Am I missing anything else? Oh yeah, some of these unique moves. He has a lot of them. What am I supposed to do after that? Probably spin around in command grab. Probably actually. That's probably actually what I'm supposed to do. Like, what is he supposed to do in response to that? I don't know if you're able to grab release out of this command grab. You actually don't need to charge it for very long. Like that one I charged for only 46 frames. But 30 seems to be too much. That one I did 39 frames. That one was 48 frames. I'm trying to get like the minimum that I could get. That one was 41. That one was 49. 28 is too low. 32 is too low. 28 too low. 46 is obviously enough. I should just look this up. Well, yeah, I should probably just look this up. So back in A, or diagonal down A actually. What is this for? Oh, okay. It's to trip him up so that I can do another command grab. Wait, am I going to be able to do a command grab after that? Yes, I am. Of course I'm able to. That's the whole point of the character. Let's try to do a legit combo though. Alright, that actually works as well. That is not true, because it takes too long. But I can do the light version. And then of course I can do... That's true. That's super true. No, this is a trap. Waldstein is definitely not my my main here. Waldstein, he's like the type of character where like if you're better than your opponent, you're having so much fun just like mixing them up and like getting in their heads and like command grabbing all over the place. and then you fight someone that's better than you, and you have absolutely no hope of winning whatsoever, because like they get in and they stay in, and they have all the buttons and they have all the mix-ups, and you can't do anything. I need a character that is more forgiving. It's a trap. It's like playing heavies in Smash. Like, you have your giant sword or like your heavy armor, and you get hit a lot, and occasionally you hit your opponent, and that makes it even. But then you play against someone that just like doesn't get hit by your stuff, and then you just kind of get blown up. I say that as a heavy main in Smash. So Hyde was the super easy character. And then this guy's supposed to be easy as well. I was mashing too much. Fist? What? I don't need to see anything else. Moving on. Alright, what else we got here? This guy. He also has fists. Alright, so it looks like as far as beginner characters, it's hide or bust. Okay, Shadow Fist. That's not as bad. Alright, so oh, I'm supposed to do it one after another. Okay, so punch, punch, okay. That's what that is. Oh, yeah. I get all that from a fireball input? Well, with a little bit of timing as well. And then I can do this as well. Let's see what this is. That was an accident, but I did something cool anyway. Is it not forward, forward? It is forward, forward. Oh, it's actually... It's not both at the same time. I thought that was a plus, but it's actually more. Alright, and then this thing is that. Okay. I already did that, okay. And then Dragon Punch. There it is. assuming that I ever get a Dragon Punch out while facing left. Oh, that's actually all that you can do. Alright, that's the only thing that is to that. Alright, we're gonna have to practice that. Tatsu. Stance of reversal. I guess that's some sort of counter thing. Alright, let's try it, I guess. I was actually thinking about that. The Sailor Moon with Tank Buster or Hulk Buster arms. I was like, wait, this character that I'm fighting looks like she's pretty cool. Alright, that's that. I guess technically I could try out the character my own. Wait, no, it's actually, that's the other player's controller. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I suppose I could start dummy recording, and then that's how I could play with this character. How did I change direction? What am I doing to do that? Sometimes I go diagonal down. Oh, it's because I'm jumping and then using it. Okay. Oh, I got to the end of it could possibly go. Oh, she also has command grab. That's pretty cool. That's funny. I think I've already seen enough of this guy, but let's just give him another bit more of a fair shake, though. Down, down, A. Alright, let's try this one. What's the range on that? Not very much, okay. Are they always going to recover? Can I turn that off? I don't see what the difference between random use and random timing. Well, I guess because you don't have to do it instantly. So it's like, so always randomly tech throws, but it will do a different timing every time, or it will perfectly sometimes tech throws, or it'll always tech throws perfectly, or it will randomly sometimes tech throws with a random timing. Quick recovery. No quick recovery. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so I was wondering if that would actually do damage on the ground, and it doesn't. Is it meaty though? It looks kind of meaty. Alright, let's see what else we got here. While in the air, do a fireball. Okay. I kind of also like Mika. I mean, I've literally played with it for 2 seconds while just like mashing buttons. But I like her fireball, which is basically she launches herself across the stage. And then I like that she has a command grab with her Tatsu. I don't think I actually saw her Dragon Punch though. Okay, so here's Mika. Mika's missile is herself, and then directional buttons plus A or B or C is the homing missile while she's actually doing the Mika missile. Mika cannon is the command grab, and then I didn't try the Mika's tornado or the twister that comes from it. And then she has an EX special which is rotate with I hate rotation functions, but maybe it'll be fine. B into B. Okay, that's not what that means, right? Or is that weird Tekken, like, wait a little bit, then press it again? It's probably the weird Tekken thing. And my character's final things are... What are increase moves? Charge moves that vary depending on how long a button is pressed. Okay, that's just what things you can charge for a little bit longer. I have a lot of them. Doesn't seem to use up any sort of resource either. I just get to do it for free. I'm gonna get Among Us on Switch. I kinda don't want to, but I probably will end up doing it. My wife's been getting into it with her friend group, plays on mobile. So she'll probably want me to get it for the Switch, so it'll be easier for her to play. Actually, he has some kind of nice stuff. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Actually, trying to string things together makes this character feel a little better than just like trying out things one by one. I can see it. I feel like it probably won't end up being the character for me, but like I can see the appeal that this character has. Especially like with the different timings. Like that, I don't know if there's any sort of mechanic in this game that makes you want to like shield with certain timings. But like, block strings are typically important for games like this, where like, you know, you're waiting for it. Like if you always, let me see if I can get this going here. So guard everything. So if you always do the same couple of attacks, right? Then like I'm in some sort of stun right here at the end of that. And a good player will be like, alright, so they do light, low, medium, or light, low, high, or low, hard, right? I'm going to punish this with an attack. But if you wait too long to punish, then I can just block whatever your punish is, and then maybe I can punish your punish. So you actually have to already anticipate that the opponent is going to do whatever move, and then punish that in response by basically already pressing the button by the time they're about to finish their moves. Which is why something like having to wait a little bit means that they might mess up their timing and actually get hit by the last hit into the block string. So that's kind of the benefit of having a charge move like that within a block string. So I see that, you know, it can have some use there. This definitely feels very Ryu-like, because like you got your basic punch, Shoryuken, but like it also feels a little more underhanded. Like just look at his stance even, like why does he hold his, I mean I know why he does it, but like he doesn't really hold his fists. Ryu faces his opponent and shows both fists at the same time, you know? This guy kind of like, when he's moving forward, he's hiding his other fist behind him. That's not like a true Shoto at all. Like hiding a fist is very not Shoto. It's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I've obviously spent more time actually trying out random combos with this character compared to the others, so like maybe I'm a little biased. Like maybe if I spent more time with some of the other characters, other than the giant claw guy, I'd feel a little differently. Who else we're gonna try here? We've tried out all the easy characters that were interesting at least, and we tried out a couple of like hard characters that are really awesome. Let's try Mika, because the Mika that I fought against was a different color palette than this. She had red fists. How do I get that? It looks like it's always a player 2 thing. Maybe I'm able to control it somewhere else. Oh. Oh. Oh, I like that. That's really cool. Might be able to do something after that. If I do Tatsu... Nope, you're not able to do anything. Alright, let's do Dragon Punch now. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, I've seen enough. This is the character. Let's see what this thing is, though. Let's see some of her finishing moves too as well. I'm a little disappointed in that one, but that's okay. What else we got? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this thing. Oh no, that's not as... Well, I could see how that would be useful sometimes. Like if they're throwing a projectile out, and I can just like go over it and then do that. I don't know if it's worth using 2 bars of meter though for that. What if I hit them on the way up though? Oh, okay. Alright, I see. I like that one as well. Let's take a look at some of their unique attacks. They can charge some of these things, so let's do Aerial C. There's no ear jump, so I can't go higher than that, so that's like, could be better. Actually, let's see. No, I can't cancel it with C. And also regular C is a punch here. Knockdown for free. Actually, air combo for free. That was not true. It is because I was bad? No, it's because I was bad. Alright, it is true if I do it fast enough. Or if I'm close enough. Alright, we found the character. Let's do diagonal down C and diagonal down B, just to see what those are. Okay, yeah, that's figured about that. That's actually a variation on the martial arts move, the double punch. Is Universal still here? Who should I watch to learn Mika? Do you know how many hours that you think the story goes? Is this your first time watching a fighting game? I think it would go about 20 minutes, less than that. I probably won't be able to actually finish it because I won't have the skills to actually beat the opponents to get to the end of the story. I said... Oh, it said aerial, okay. Oh, my question, Universal, was what players, you know, are good to look up for Mika. Unless that other player that you told me to look up earlier is like a general basic here's how to play this game type of YouTuber. Kure is the best Yuzu currently. Okay. Alright. We found it. We're playing Mika. We're a Mika main. I haven't done a fighting game in over 20 years. Yeah. Let's see. Chronicles mode. Enjoy Prologue Scenarios. Clear early scenarios to gain access to others later in the game. Follow the arcade story. Choose a character face off against incoming enemies. Clear all 10 stages to finish. Alright, so... Prologue Scenarios. Is this... You play as every character? Ah, yes. Okay, so this is like... the story. And this is a particular character's story, I guess. Alright, let's button mash our way through the story. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Japanese voice acting with English subtitles. This is how every game that's made in Japan should be played. Spoiler alerts for what we're going to end up doing when we play Final Fantasy X. Although I've been having second thoughts about playing Final Fantasy X next. Now that Sephiroth has been announced for Smash, and like, I was kind of thinking about doing Final Fantasy VII first anyway, but I didn't want to do like a whole bunch of second generation Final Fantasy games, I guess third generation Final Fantasy games all in a row. I didn't want to do all the PlayStation and PS2 games too closely together because then I'd have all the later games too closely together, and I wanted to alternate between them. So I was thinking I would do like 9, 10, 8, 12, 7, 13, and then 6, 15, or probably 15, 6 if I'm honest, because I want to end on the highest note possible. I keep jumping back between 7 and 10. I do. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do keep on switching between the two. So my argument for doing 7 first is, as a channel, it makes sense to do 7 right now because of all the Final Fantasy VII hype with the remake and Sephiroth being in Smash and all that other stuff. As a series, though, as far as like I've never played Final Fantasy before. What is it like? 10 makes more sense for me to play next compared to 7, because 7 is kind of like the new age, quote unquote, Final Fantasy. A Final Fantasy, where like after, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were all very, very fantasy. 6 kind of started being like, all right, well, we're gonna be more super serious about the story now, and it's like steampunk, and there's machine and magic going on at the same time. And then Final Fantasy VII took it even further, where it's like, all right, it's almost all technology, and even the magic that you use is basically through technology. And then 8 was also kind of technology based as well. And then 9 was a return to form. And so like, if I played too much Final Fantasy 7 and 8, then I feel like no one's gonna understand the fantasy in Final Fantasy. 7 is steampunk, 7 is steampunk. But 6 is also kind of steampunk. Like, there's Magitech armor, like the towns have a lot of mechanical, or there is steampunk in Final Fantasy VI, I should say, because it seems like in the world of Final Fantasy VI, there's lots of towns that are like technologically advanced, and lots of towns that are still like high fantasy at the same time. Just in like the art style and design of the characters and the cities. Now, there's no one with a machine gun for an arm. Oh, you don't know much about 6? 6 is my favorite. There's really just the two types of Final Fantasy fans. The ones that think Final Fantasy 7 is the best, and the ones that have played Final Fantasy 6. But typically, like, Final Fantasy 6 is the last 2D, in Super Nintendo game, and it's like they really pulled out all the stops, like pushing the console to the very limits. And then 7 is revolutionary for the time, and that's you should probably know by now that I use that when I mean that I don't think it's a very good game by today's standards. But Final Fantasy VI to me is like the #1 RPG ever created. Though my favorite RPG ever created is Chrono Trigger, just because it has so much repeatability. And that is probably why they remade it, yeah.
いつまでも来ない救助。このままでは時間ばかりが過ぎてゆく。そう考えた私はイカダを作って脱出を試みる。幾日もの漂流、荒波の海、強烈な潮風。昼は灼熱、夜は極寒の大海原。天候、周囲には飢えたサメの群れ、上空には海鳥が飛び交い、水も食料も底をつき、何度も死ぬかと思ったいう。疲労と空腹、朦朧とした意識の中、最後の力で近海を漂っていたら、海上保安なんたらさんの船に保護されて、無事にこの国にたどり着いたはいいものの、不法入国で強制送還させられそうになって、ここまで来てスタート地点に戻されるのはあまりにご無体。なんとかしてそこから逃げ出すのに、これまた本が一冊書けるほどの数々の出来事。そんな苦労の果て、ようやくたどり着いたここ日本。疲れてお腹空いて眠いし、まずはリフトクライスの支部を探してゆっくり休んでから考えるんよ。あれあれれれれ。
And by remade, I mean only the first 6 hours of gameplay expanded into a full game fan service bait and switch. Yeah, what's it called? I don't really like the episodic release, especially given how long it took for them to come out with what they had so far. And yeah, also the story seems to be splitting off from the original as well, from what I understand. I haven't actually played much of the remake. When I get a PS5, if Final Fantasy VII Remake is available on the PS5, I'll probably get it at that point. But I'm not in any rush to get PS5 until Final Fantasy 16 comes out. Once we get a release date for that, that's when I actually start thinking about seriously hunting down a PS5.
ひょっとしてもう夜？うつろの夜が始まってるん？仕方ない。一人だけで戦うオリエッチが心配だし、疲れた体に鞭打って戦いの夜に赴くんよ。まあ待っているよオリエッチ。今あちしが
Who is Oriki? Is that another character in the game? I'm gonna have to rewatch my own stream and pause on menus like this so I can see what they're saying in all this text.
やりますね。やりますね。引きます。爪が甘い。そこです。引きます。爪が甘い。こそこでなんとかやりますね。よっしゃ次々ウィナーミカセカンドクローズディバイド爪が甘い
Oh, that was interesting.
まだまだやりますねやりますね爪が爪がまだまだ大勝利ミカ
How precious. Straight bonus? I guess that's how many opponents you fight straight in a row. 油断したんや。このあちしをここまで追い詰めたことを誇りに思うといいよ。
この力で終わらせてやる。
勝負するんよ。
ファーストクローズディバイド。あれよっと。
Oh, that was interesting. What was that I just did? Oh, you can just combo after that. I wonder if I'm supposed to do after that, though.
ウィナーミカセカンドクローズディバイド狙
I'd say that all said, we got a pretty productive stream going. We found ourselves a main, and we've progressed on to the button mashing phase of learning a game. I would even feel okay with going online with where I am now, just to see what the people online do. We probably won't because we're already over the time that I normally spend streaming. Hello, Chaos.
そもそも殺気が漏れるなんてヘマは僕にはないはずなんだけど、こうしてわざわざ姿を現したのは気になることがあったからに他ならない。君のその格好、リヒトクライスの人間だろ。その上で確認したいのだが、
The light circle?
いや、さすがにありえないか。
Is that what it is? Christ? Translate that. Leash is definitely light, but Christ, I'm not sure about. Yeah, circle. Why did I think that it was Kreutz? What's Kreutz? Oh, that's probably cross. German. Yeah, cross is Kreutz. Alright.
Goldo の話からして、彼女はこういうタイプではないだろうからね。しかしなぜリヒトクライスのもの、それも子供がこんなところに一人で。何かのトラップか。
そこのお兄さん、人を見るなり一体何ですか。舐め回すようにジロジロと。まさかファンラブなんですか。女の子だらけのリヒトクライスでも希少な可愛い系ミカちゃんの時代がついに。
はあ、やれやれ。またインテリジェンスに欠けたもののご登場か。君たちがこの夜でやっていることはともかく、僕の知っている
Interestingly, night is capitalized throughout all of this.
組織のはず。いや待てよ。この場合、同一名称の異なる組織である可能性もあるのかな。
Welcome back, reliable guy. I missed you coming in the first time. Were you here at the beginning of the stream?
なんですかそれ。その嫌味な言い方。それじゃまるであちしがリヒトクライスの品格に足らぬものみたいではないですか。
Maybe while I was button mashing in training mode. Oh, okay. So you said I've returned, but this is your first time in this stream. Welcome back to the channel, overall at least.
僕の言っていること、趣旨と真意、その理解はできるみたいだね。品格は置いておくとして、知性と感受性、コミュニケーション能力は最低限持ち合わせているようだ。リヒトクライスのランク制、君がどの程度の位なのかはわからないが、新人さんなのかい？
どいつもこいつもランクとどうせペースは最下位よ。お前らあれか、そんなに数字が大事か。10位じゃダメなんですか。紙の試験で人を測るなよ。私は爪を
Oh
完璧に
no,
隠してる。
my main is a dummy. No.
近年になり、 意識改革が進ん
I
で
need to switch to being a chaos
そのペーパーテスト
main.
で全てが評価される時代。適応できる能力がないってことは、それが君の実力なんだよ。否定したければ、その隠している爪とやらを僕に見せてはくれないか？君たちリヒトクライスの実力、ぜひとも測らせてもらいたい。
喧嘩上等、いつでも来いや。言ってもわからぬ輩にはカモンバヘルベールパンチーズよーい。天水グゼクターと侮るなかれ、せいぜいぶっ飛ばされて痛い目に遭うといいよ。
Anime blonde girl, what did you expect?
ファーストクローズディバイド。
今だイグジス立て直そう。防げるぞ。分かってる。行くよ。
Alright, I see why that is not that great.
行くよ。立て直そう。飲みやすい。今だ今だ甘いね。甘いね。行くよ。ごっそ。行く。
There's no way that's true. Like, why is it connecting?
ミカ。セカンドクローズディバイド。
今だ危なすぎる。行くよ。立て直す。
That is definitely command grab. He was certainly blocking that whole time.
ウィナーミカ。
お腹さえ空いていなければもっとスマートに勝てたのに。お客様の中にコックさんはいませんか？
Alright, here's Akatsuki, the guy that I pressed 3 buttons and said, nope, I'm playing a different character. Let's see if he gets his revenge on me.
ファーストクローズディバイド。
そんなものか。
Is that a perfect? I knew that guy was terrible.
パーフェクト。セカンドクローズディバイド。
終わりか。交代。
Oh, it's got a projectile. That's pretty cool. Right, not much of a challenge so far. However, there are 10 stages, and usually the final boss, or like, is typically like the way that the level spikes go. Like I'm probably on normal mode or easy mode or something like that. But usually the final boss, like stage 10 or stage 11, I'm not sure which one they're going to throw at me, is usually harder than stage 9 on the next highest difficulty when it comes to fighting games.
あとはお願い200円任せてよ姉さん。
Oh, that guy looks cool.
リバイドチャンス。やめてよ。危ない。危ない。チャンス。これで。行くよ。取りない。危ない。無駄無駄。ああ。チャンス。悪あがきだね。これで終わるわけ。チャンス。危な。あら焦らないね。取りないね。無駄無駄。あらよ。取りないね。チャンス。
Oh, got it. I already know more about this game than Smash. You think you do, but I don't know about that. I mean, we spent a long time, like 2 hours in training mode, so maybe. Oh no, he got me good. Stop grabbing! Alright, stop blocking. Oh, he crossed me up there.
Mika.
リフトクライスでの任務、それは常に死と隣り合わせの過酷なものゆえ、やわな神経では務まらない過酷な女の職場。その分お腹もすくいゆ。
She's always talking about food. That's okay. I'm willing to overlook the personality because she's pretty fun to play. I might end up playing this game on a GameCube controller. Wait, no. Wait, maybe. The notches actually make things like distinguishing quarter circles versus dragon punch is a little easier. And since I don't use any of the shoulder buttons, you know, it doesn't matter that it doesn't have the ZL. We'll see though. I might not even be able to play it on the GameCube controller. The button layout is a little weird because my strong attack is the giant button in the middle. I can also change those controls though. I can make the weak attack be A, and then the medium attack be Y, and the strong attack be X. And then that would feel pretty much like the Pro Controller does. I should use Waldo Steen as your Switch profile picture. I think it's just Waldstein. Like, it's not Waldo. And you reversed the E and the I. Yeah, Waldstein. What is their history together? Why do they share so much in common, it seems? They have the same personality.
Second close, divide.
Ooh, oh, look at that. You can't put in extra inputs after they've died, so I was trying to like go back through them a second time. What's my profile now? Oh, it's just my me. Have a good night, reliable guy. Ooh, wait, that's cool. That's what I was talking about earlier. When I described my, like, perfect character. Who is this? He keeps hitting me low, but I'm like not used to blocking low, so I just keep on getting hit by it. Our first loss? Yep. Or our first down at least. We'll take the next round though. That's gonna be like my biggest problem for this game, most likely. Ooh, what? I didn't know that that would do that. Finally, a worthy opponent. The strategy there was keep on attacking so he doesn't get a chance to hit me low. I need to really like spend a lot of time thinking about blocking low.
それ式の豆粒ほどの小さなパワーでこのミカちゃんの防御を超えられると本気で
Alright, here's Yuzu, the person that looks the coolest. Like, if I were good, I'd probably play this character. Because he is so awesome. Ooh, you see how she... what? Oh! Owie. The anti-air. I chose, Score Bunny. I wonder if there's a different victory animation other than losing my arm and hitting myself on the head with it. Maybe with another costume or something like that? Oh, and the thing I was wondering about with
みなぎる勇気
with Yuzu,
溢れるパワー
when you press the button and charge your sword attack, it actually does appear.
これが勝利の愛
Alright, we got Lin, the speed star.
この危険な夜それも魔がき者集う深淵近くに不釣り合いな人影小さい子供がこんなところを出歩くのは感心しないなこんなところに小さい子供がいるんよ危ないよ
They're calling each other children.
どうやら相当な世間知らずのようだまあこのような年派もいかない子供ではリキなんですとお前の方こそ小さいのになんだか偉そうよお姉ちゃんが年長者に対する口の利き方を分からせて
Now
や
I
る
wonder
よ
which one is actually older.
大体だな私の方が身長は低いかもしれないが同じくらいだろ大差はないはずその上私の方が器に宿る精神は大
Oh,
人だ
yeah, okay,
この
anime.
落ち着き気品貫禄お前にかけらでも真似できるものかお子ちゃまは10秒と黙っていられまい
Oh, not literally. Or maybe? Not maybe literally? Maybe there is an adult soul inside this child's body. I wouldn't put it past him.
そんなの関係ないようです大人を測るバロメーターというのはですね身長と
Yeah, I don't know about that.
身長とその次におっぱいです一番お姉ちゃんであるかぐやが言ってたから間違いないよそれこそ変わらないだろそんなものお前だって同じようなものではないかって何を言わせるんだお前は
Anime.
そんなことで真っ赤になるからお子ちゃまなんよ背伸びして張り合って面白いんよ
Yeah, I would say probably around 12 as well. Like, just thinking about like your typical shonen anime and how the girls are drawn there. Like, they're definitely not high school students, I don't think.
こいつめならこうしよう子供同士のじゃれ合いといこうではないかお咎めも後腐れもなし心ゆくまで楽しめるだろう心ゆくまで
Yeah, the shinies Aurora in a raid. That's pretty cool.
な心ゆくまで楽しみ最後まで立っていた方が大人だ大人である方がこの祭壇へ続く扉をくぐりパラドックスの首を取る
Oh, this is the second to last stage, actually. The Paradox's head. Wonder what that is.
望むところよ人生の先輩に立てついた罪を思い知らせてやるんよ
ファーストクローズディバイド
なかなかやるいい打ち込みだカチャ爪が甘いなかなかよっカチャなかなかやる爪だよっ爪が甘い当たれ手強いなかなかやるダメでいい打ち込みだカチャ勝ったよ同じ鉄を踏まない
How old is... Oh, Aiko in Final Fantasy 9. I don't think they said, but I think that they said appears to be 7.
なかなかやるダメでいい
Oh, stop hitting me low. It's my weakness. Alright, so you can tech that throw actually. Because Garnet was turning 18. I think that was the significant plot point. It was either 16 or 18. Probably 18. It could have been 16 as well, though. Alright, now we fight Hilda the Paradox. I don't know why I'm fighting her, but this is the final stage for our story. Question, is you supposed to look like you? That's like a personality quirk of hers. Like she ends some sentences in you, and then she replaces all of the yous with yous. It's kind of like, I don't know if you watch Hunter x Hunter, but one of the enemies is like a cat monster, and instead of saying now, she always says meow. It's just like a thing. Drop kicks always work, if not body slam.
何事なの一体誰ゴールドエンキドまたあんたたちが暴れてるの
見つけたぞお前が悪の親玉だな天から見守るオリエッチに代わりいざ尋常に成敗いたす
Okay, so Orichet is dead apparently.
はあ一体何を言ってるのこの子悪で親玉って点はおおむね合ってるけどあんたに成敗される言われはないってのだいたいね悪も何もあんたの方こそ住居侵入に器物破損得て勝手に傍若無人有象無象の死に滅裂で上場酌量の余地もないじゃないの
難しい話にノーと言えるあちし大体合ってるなら理由はそれで十分や
あらあら珍しく短気な性格のお嬢さんだことあたしそういうキャラクターって嫌いじゃないわけどなんとなくで言うけどその格好あんたってリヒトクライスの関係者じゃないの
Meow instead of now sounds like every talking cat in every game. Pretty much, yeah.
いかにもリヒトクライスの天水エグゼクターミカちゃんですいざいざいざいざ尋常尋常尋常尋常
はあ天数それって
Again
とん
with
で
the
もなく
rank
弱いっ
thing.
てことじゃないの
What? 10th? Doesn't that mean you're rather weak?
そんな雑魚が相手だなんて
Had no idea I'd be doing such a weakling. How insulting.
そんな雑魚に中央突破でこんなとこまで来られたことをもっと恥じるゆビーッタ
いいわ痛めつけがいがありそうで忌々しいリヒトクライスへの見せしめとして存分に切り刻んであげるわ ファーストクローズディバイドお上手
Oh no, combos. I wasn't ready for that. I don't know whether to block, how to block that. Ooh, that was close. Alright, she's got full meter now. Ow, stop it. I don't know yet what I'm supposed to do when the opponent jumps. I'm gonna have to press whatever this button does. Nope, that didn't work. I was trying to press the all buttons at once. He's got so much range. It's not like I'm punching right in front of her and like it's not really hitting. Little comeback mechanic there. This is bad. Yep. Well, there goes that. Insert more coins in order to continue. Alright, let's try again. Oh no. Oh, the range. My character's weakness. I can already tell. Wait, okay. What if we like closed in the gap, maybe?
まるで聞いてないわ怖い
Another close one? Let's keep it up.
セカンドクローズディバイドあじゃもった逃げないもったいな
Alright, it's got a couple of get off me stuff. Owie. Oh, jeez. Oh, so many. Oh no, I should have blocked. I thought that I didn't know that she had invincibility. I was like, I'm gonna interrupt this super and it's gonna be awesome. The wake up grab. That one went better. But we did lose though, so we didn't actually finish it in one go. After this, I'm gonna see what difficulty we were fighting at. I'm guessing, like, if there were 5 difficulty settings, we were probably playing at 2, maybe 3. Whereas, like, 5 is like a good player, or at least a good computer.
それは団員認定の筆記試験の際、回答がすべて1問ずつずれていて全滅だったというだけのこと。戦闘能力、特にパワーに関して
Why were her answers off by 1 in
我ら
this
リヒト
test?
クライスでもエースと呼べるレベルの存在。
He is the ace of the light circle. This is his One Punch Man or something?
パラドクスよ。
How has Mika not gotten a concussion?
その声はまさかオリエッチ。生きていたのか。さすがオリエッチはいいことを言います。
So in Japanese it's Orichi, but if I were to try to pronounce that in American or English, I have no idea. So like marionette, like Ochiet, Orichieti. I'll just say Orichi.
いいことなど一つも言っていま
No, she wasn't even dead to begin
身
with.
内の恥を大声で説明しないといけないんですか。なあもう次こそちゃんと集中して間違いのないよう試験を受けなさいミカ。オリエッチは厳しいよ。感動の再会、その挨拶もなしにお説教が始まるんよ。
So she's probably number 1 then.
まったく夜の巡回に来てみれば誰かがすごい騒ぎを起こしている。それがあなただと分かったから私は気取られないよう物陰に潜み補佐に徹していたというのに。なんだか見知った気配を感じるなって思ってたけれど、さすがオリエッチンユ。ナイスサポート、ナイスアシスト。それでこそ我がベストパートナーよ。しかし一体なぜあなたがここに。今回の派遣試験には合格できず本部警
You're
備
supposed
の
to be on
待機
standby
状
at
態だったはず
headquarters
です
after not passing the dispatch test. So then, how was her plane set down? Aliens, special order,
特別命令が嘘よ。オリエッチが心配で本部から抜け出していってしまったんよ。そこに正座なさい。はい。まあ実はあなたが脱走したということは本部からすでに聞いていたんだけどね。シルバリア様も心配していたんだからちゃんと自分から連絡して謝りなさい。アーデルハイト様は大変お怒りだそうだけど。
Living like a monk without any snacks. That's what she's really worried about.
食料危機が始まるんよ。終わりんよ。家臣よ。やっぱり死は常に隣にあったんよ。まったく。ちゃんと本部とアーデルハイト様には話をつけています。あなたはしばらく私の指示のもと、最大の危機であり禁忌と目される次の夜へ向けて動いてもらいます。時間もない、人手も足りない。我らリヒトクライスの勝利のためにはあなたの協力が欠かせない。手伝ってもらえますね、ミカ。
Let's So like when you say I love you in English, like that can mean anything. Like I love chocolate versus I love my wife versus I love, you know, Mondays or something like that. But like the language they used there was very, very strong, by the way. For those of you that didn't take first year Japanese. Alright, that was the story mode for one character. So she was supposed to be at headquarters. She's part of some group called the Light Circle. She snuck out of the headquarters to find Ori. Was on an airplane for some reason. That airplane was shot down, and then she like made a raft out of the airplane remains and like swam to some country where some sort of event called Night was happening. And then she fought a bunch of random people along the way, including the big claw guy that somehow has some connection with her, and ended up taking out the Paradox, whatever that means. Obviously, with a game like this, the story makes more sense as you beat the game with more characters, and then you also have the prologue mode that actually shows more stuff, maybe, probably, most likely, I don't know. That being said, as far as like at least going into the game button mashing kind of, a lot of the characters in the game seem pretty reasonable to just kind of pick up and play. Pretty fun. Game over. You've lost the battle. Some other text too small for me to read. We gained 3,000 IP. Which I'm guessing we use in this, in the customization. Yep, all these cost IP to use. I actually don't like Chibi Mika. Regular Mika's fine. I don't like Mika 2 either. Mika 3 is probably what I would use for like your online persona. Then there are also these things down here. There's a lot of stuff that you can kind of do here. So far I'm working with the default, which is this thing here. I don't know what most of these mean. This is Artefikedo. I can kind of pronounce some of them, but I don't know what they all mean though. Let's see what some of the English ones are. A class, a little abbreviated, abnormal, about, abs. A little abs, a little abundance, actor. That's pretty cool that you get all this customization. It also gives you like something to do, like you can just like keep on buying and like spinning stuff. Whoa, what does that even mean? So far, yeah, I think so. Mika's my main. I mean, out of the characters that I've played, I like her the most. I'll probably spend some time every stream trying out other characters as well, and then playing more Mika. I might try out Ori next time. Seems like she might be a, like, if she plays even similar to Mika, like I like her personality more, so then she would just be an obvious pick. But I also like the guy with the ice spear. Like, it just really depends. Like, Mika seems like an easy character to get started with, at least, because I can kind of mash buttons, but she obviously has like range as a weakness. Personality-wise, Ori is nice. Yeah, I mean, I only saw her in the one cutscene, but I liked her. Chaos. Yeah, Chaos had a very cool personality. Like, he was very, like, you know, super smart and awesome, and, like, you're super lame and dumb. That over-obsession with Justice is what I hate. Oh man, you're making me love her even more. I love Justice. Justice and truth and just doing the right thing for, you know, it being the right thing to do. Alright, so those are the titles, colors. Ah, there we go. These are the alternate colors that I was looking for. Yeah, this is the player 2 color. Oh, these are already purchased. Okay, so these are like the standard colors for these. May as well color up these people based on my favorites. Yeah, I'll do that one. Oh, it was easy. I think that's probably good. I don't think she's gonna find anything better than that. Actually, all these costumes are pretty good. What's the difference between these two? She's got winged feet. She has that in every costume. I don't see a difference. The blade, I think, is a little more green. Have a good night, your troopers. We'll be ending pretty soon as well. We're just gonna... Wait, are we able to... Yeah, there's no sort of... I kinda like all of these. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like all of them. So I guess any one is better, is just as good as any of the other ones. Hilda. Very scary. When will I stream this game again? Probably next week, early in the next week. So the schedule that I'm making up in my mind right now is that so Sunday will be Rayman, and then Monday or Tuesday will be UNIST, or Uniclear actually, and then the other day will be Rayman. Wednesday Rayman, Thursday Rayman, Friday Smash, Saturday Smash. So like we'll be playing this like once a week until I get to a point where I'm like, yeah, we need to play this more if we're going to get better at it. For now, it's kind of just like button mashy, and just kind of like hopefully they drop their block string or they don't tech my throw. But I would like to see what some of the other advanced techniques are, and like figure out some combos and whatnot. I don't think this. Yeah, I think. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I like this one a bit more. About the same. I like the color palette more, but I like the hair more than the original. I think I'll stick to the original. Wait, is there actually something that's in between? Oh, there are even more at the bottom that I've also purchased. I feel like, oh, nope. Oh, actually, yeah, this one's definitely the best. Boring guy, doesn't really matter what he chooses. Could give him some costume flair since, oh no, that's too much flair, no. There we go. Yeah, this guy looks like he was pretty cool. Londerica, when I fought him, he uses the ice moves, and that was pretty cool. Where's that whip sword? Oh, well, she seems like she has a pretty cool personality, but I haven't seen her fight yet. I liked just her presence on the battlefield, and she's got some pretty cool looking moves. My impression of her is kind of skewed because she was the final boss for my story. Very difficult for me to fight against. Also, I think that she probably counters my character. Just like on the, well, probably not actually. I think that I probably would counter her. Now that I'm thinking about it more, because like I have less startup, even though she has more range. I have less startup on my moves compared to even though I have less range. So like I feel like the fact that I'm able to like dash in and then dash out probably would mean that my character would do better. But then again, what do I know? Mika just kind of clicks from a gameplay perspective so far. Like definitely for sure, I feel like this is the easiest character for me to just like intuit combos and like play as. In Chronicles, Team Amnesia, who you'll commonly see even though Hyde and Lynn are the main characters. So Lynn is this one here. Okay, and then this is Hyde. And then Team Amnesia. Who's Team Amnesia? Is it like Waldstein? Because he didn't seem to remember who I was, even though they seem to have some sort of historical connection. Lene? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to get behind in this game. Oh, this guy looks really cool because he has a little familiar beast going on. I don't know, I wasn't paying too much attention to how he fought because I just kind of beat him. Oh, Chaos, yeah. Chat was telling me, I think your troopers were saying the Chaos was pretty cool. Yeah, Chaos and the Dragon Dog did look very cool. Hilda is the Paradox, and Gordo is the guy with the claws, right? No, that's Waldstein. Gordo is this guy. Oh, okay, that's the top tier guy that you wanted me to play as with the scythe. Yeah, he didn't click with me at all. And then Chaos is the guy with the dragon dog, and then Enkidu is, I think that's the fist guy, the boring guy. Can't even find him. Oh, here he is. Oh no, that's the less boring guy. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do Chronicles mode next time. Wait, are there more characters? No, there aren't more characters. Wait, are there more? No. What is this thing here? Character menu? Oh, when I go into the menu. Yeah, so this background character is random every time. Alright, I got you. Alright, the gallery. Let's see, did we get anything for beating classic mode? Got some movies that we already had, some illustrations that some of which are locked. Some victory things, some dialogue stuff. Endings, okay. TV characters, chronicles, website, lots of stuff. Reminds me a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where like playing the game got you things that you could buy, but their drops were like the store was random what things they offered. Alright, mission mode for different combos. That's pretty useful, I feel like. That would be a good thing to try out next time. Waldstein was the leader of the Light Circle back in the day, but due to some spoiler, guys got kicked and only women were remaining. Alright, so next time we'll do training mode, we'll do mission mode, back to training mode, and then we'll do a little bit of Chronicles. That's what we'll do next week. Anyway, this is a fun game. I'm looking forward to playing more of it and learning it, and then if I get good enough at it, then I'll even fight against viewers on weekends, which would be pretty cool. I just never revealed. Maybe for the sequel then. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. Like the stream if you did, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.